Namaste guys, welcome back to the channel. No edit pretender or nothing, just edited. So in the previous video, we meet a girl who got shipped to the latest Dendro Archon, the Great Lord of
Good things come
Kusanali.
to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway.
So
Knowing
let's
my luck,
go
the opposite
continuing
is
that
probably true for me.
mission. Let's see where we have to go and what we have to do here
Adventure
right
time!
now.
Off we go! Adventure time!
Let's see what we have here. This is the character
Sorry
Nilo.
I'm late.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out.
Not completely.
Oh. And who are...
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zeri's Festival. By the way, Dunyarzad,
There is something in
we've already
Sub-Zero's
started
festival.
decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular.
Grand Bazaar.
Thanks to your...
You're very welcome.
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubik, we reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be better. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would every thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad, but the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to...
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this hub?
I only told them about...
Okay, according to legend, a long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing. So the goddess, as she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, oh, of course they did. Although they aren't around anymore, though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we...
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon.
They symbolize...
Yeah.
Thinking about the god, if my stage were anything... So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's...
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's festival together?
Dunyarzad,
Okay, so we are
let me
going
show you
to-
which stage deck everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali. And we're all...
In that case, we'll take a look around. Whoa! Did you know that the...
One guy.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. Wow.
Uh-huh. Of course.
revamping the stage for the festival. I don't know much. Oh, and the perfume sold. I mean...
Things are real. Don't be pulled into ad when it comes.
Dancing at the Sub-Zero's festival. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the... My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew the Sub-Zero's festival as...
Okay, so we talked to everyone.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
Catherine is
Come to
here.
think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaking?
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers, but saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after, but take you...
Well, we enjoyed...
Yes.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways...
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies.
Catherine, can we leave her
we'll see
job?
you next...
I'm sure you two...
It's the first time seeing her around here and there.
There's some...
Hey, Traveler.
Oh, hey, Dia! What...
I've got something.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out. My late...
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
Adventure time! Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the Master and Mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the... Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you'll...
We met this...
No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell...
Appreciate it.
Sa-
Just recently,
I suppose... Let me fill you in. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads.
you two have heard the Academia's grip isn't...
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akash. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they...
If you're...
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. There are even some
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you. Well, traveler,
Thanks, Dia! Since we've gathered...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the subs. Good. Then we'll see you both at the...
So the trail of the god has been completed, and now we have to go to the port or Ormos. So I think we will start this thing in the next video, but I think we should continue for ahead. Now let's just teleport there and see what we can have there. It's like we are just scouting out the Sumura and also finding that it's a port. Let's go and see.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I
Goldsmith.
can't thank you enough for always looking after my...
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! Ooh. Let's get... We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious? Well, given all...
Lost in prosperity. So
Welcome, welcome.
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question.
Of course, especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to... Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students... you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we...
Those students seem to be discussing...
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Aramite mercenaries...
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Aramite factions, especially the group that they're called Ein...
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the they're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. I've heard that Einel...
Wait, did you...
I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just... Oh...
Adventure time!
but how to? There has to be some way here, okay.
Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time!
Party.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Let's see what the group can we
Oh,
talk
you've arrived.
about.
Please take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for...
Yeah.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah.
Something interesting has been come up here, so let's...
What's going on?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this? Some...
Oh! Sorry! He must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more ago.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in... King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title.
So, you mean the...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemy. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her act. But the story doesn't... Mark my words, our god shall... If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
So now new character entry.
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you won't listen to me, that address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more...
Hey! Shut it, Al-Haytham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your...
Ha! The boss...
Yes, and in no uncertain term.
I'm warning you. Don't...
If you're suggesting that we escalate... I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However... Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not...
What did you say?
Consider this.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Okay, so they are the fraud
Please,
one.
I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This would... Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent plus. He seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up. He went that way! After him!
So we will do that thing in the next video because video can get more lengthier. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. And for the timing, bye bye.